And we are rolling. Yo, it's your boy Drop Top Shima, man. Welcome to Combos with Shima. Today it's a special edition, man. I had to bring one of my homegirls, man. She's been doing this for a long time. I mean, we've been tapped in since 2012. Straight up. She done went from having a porn star's rap name.
Oh, no. Hell no. I almost forgot about that.
I forgot
that was,
Yeah.
Okay.
She went by Crystal Cliff. She went by that. And then she done went through several metamorphoses. I mean, she done had a fro, then braids, then dreads, then bald, then fade.
Damn near bald.
And then back to fro again, man.
Oh, and let's not forget when I bleached my hair and I looked like Lunel for a little bit. That was interesting.
Right. She had
a moment.
Right, she had everything you could think of imaginable.
Solomon, that's my baby.
Yeah, that's a little one. That's the nephew.
Oh, not right now, baby. Not right now.
All right, man. Give it up to the old girl, man. Miss Tina Fondren.
Yes. Hey. Where my queens at? Hey.
Man, how you doing, though?
I'm doing well. I cannot complain.
Facts. We like I said, I'm just having a good time. I'm out here. Like I said, the first time I actually got to be in the home since, we really ain't tapped in for real since COVID.
I want to say
before then.
Since the wedding.
Yeah, that's right. It was the wedding.
And then I keep forgetting that I seen you at Ed's show back in March. I keep forgetting about that. I'm like, yeah, I did see you there.
Yeah,
he was all over there.
Yeah. We was everywhere, man.
Yeah,
everywhere.
It feels like it's been a minute though. It
definitely do, man. So, like, anything new popping up in your life, real quick, man. Tell them, man, what's going
on. Just growing and living life and all that good stuff. I have a show coming up, July 23rd at the Tall Sound Reggae Festival, Lexington Reggae Festival. So that's coming up. Very, very soon. It's on a Sunday. It's kid friendly. Bring your children. I believe the gates open up at 5 p.m. The show starts at 6 p.m. So y'all come on out. Miss Tina be doing it all. I'll be doing the reggae and the pop and the R&B and all of that stuff and a little bit of gospel. So the sounds they be blending. So y'all come on out and enjoy the vibes. Several bands. So I would say that's what's going on more recently. For sure.
For sure, man. So, me and this is like my sis for real. I've been tapped in with her forever. Like, the crazy part is how we came across. It was literally off of I was trying to shoot my shot. It was funny. I was trying to shoot my shot, right? It's funny now thinking about it. Mm-hmm. I was trying to shoot my shot, man. We went to the it was Starbucks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we went to Starbucks.
I love Starbucks.
And we just kind of just talked in there, and then like we both did music, and I was like, okay, I heard what she did. And then the crazy part is just that from that day, I just said, you know what, I think we're better off being friends. You know what I mean? And it's been tight ever since. And it's crazy because the whole city want to put us together, but
it's been like that for a minute now. It's like everybody keeps assuming that, and I'm like, nah, it's not meant. I like this way. Yeah,
I love this way, man. It wouldn't be no better way, man. Like I said, it's crazy. So, like, when she first, since I'm going into the beginnings, man, tell people how you came in this game, first of all. Like, how long you been doing this and all that.
It's long ago. No, I'm just joking. When I was 6 years old, I started singing and writing my own music and stuff like that. And then from there, just working on my music and stuff. I grew up with a church background, so that's how I started off, like very Christian based and stuff like that. What else? I listened to a lot of CeCe Winans, a lot of Fred Hammond, a lot of Kirk Franklin, Mary, all that stuff. So, when you hear me singing, I have that nice, strong, like soulful voice. That's where it really originated from. It took me a while to kind of like tune my voice to where I know when to sing like that and when not to sing like that. if that makes sense, as far as like my style goes, when it comes to the different productions and stuff like that I choose. But I started stepping out into the scene and actually getting out and doing the music publicly when I was still in high school when I was 17. So I'm getting ready to be 31 next month, August 2nd. Okay, don't y'all forget, it's my birthday. So I've been doing this for a minute. So I did start off as Crystal Clear on the track. Okay. So I was doing my thing. I was rapping and all types of stuff. And, you know, the city really gave me a chance, showed me a lot of love. Y'all kind of like pushed me out. Like, come on, you can come out with us. It's okay.
Yeah. Shout out to the old city though.
Yes. Shout out to Lexington. And shout out to Nam Oshun, because he was the one who gave me my very first collab. Which you helped with that, remember?
Oh, boy, yeah, I forgot all about that.
He gave me that was my very first collaboration.
Like he did it, like, so he was reading the poets, and man, crazy part is my dog did not, rest in peace her soul, man. She did not like him for whatever reason. He was such a good dude.
Oh yeah.
He was just going crazy. I was like, all right.
Well, damn.
But I mean, it's cool, man. But like I said, he was a good dude, man. Good people, man. Mm-hmm. It was the easiest money I ever made in my life.
Yes. So you saying Nam passed away?
No.
Oh, somebody else?
No, my dog.
I got confused for a second. I was like, what did happen?
My dog was gone. Now he's still living. He's still good. I'm just saying, he's straight. We're gonna correct that. But Nam Oshun is definitely alive. We're talking about my rest in peace to Apollo the dog.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to make sure. I said, let me make sure I'm on the same wavelength with you. Yeah. But yeah.
You see how things can get misinterpreted that fast.
Honey. And we right next to each other. You think I would have been like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Right. So it happens. It happens, family.
Yeah. And it's crazy, man. Like I said, man, I've been helping her. Like I said, she did her first tape. She went about Crystal Clear on the track. I couldn't remember what the tape was called.
I don't even know what the tape was called.
But she got a
damn.
I recorded that shit. I was recording that shit, man, back in those days, man. She bought one of my old mics back in the day. I don't know. You still got that bitch?
I think I gave it back to you though.
Oh, that's right. You did give it back.
Yeah, to me. I used to record in my room in my mom and dad's house and everything. I have like a little laptop that crashed a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I try to fix it too. Yeah. So yes. Man, like that's what I'm saying. Like, and through the years, man, you done went through a lot of changes. You went from you was rapping and singing to now fully blown singing.
Yes.
And the crazy part about it is your subject matter changed a lot. It even affected even to your faith. I mean, we ain't gotta get deep into that because I mean that's a personal choice.
Oh yeah.
But like, if I have to ask a question, like, I mean, looking back at everything and seeing how it's going, I'm trying to figure out how to ask this question. But looking back at it, man, like, what would you say is the most challenging thing to do? Because coming from a church oriented family to going into this new space you are in your spiritual journey?
I want to say that my family has been very supportive of my growth and my change, and they've also gone through their own growth and change as well. So it's like we're all as a family, like as a unit, like it's like we've all elevated up together in a sense when it comes to our spiritual beliefs and isms and stuff like that, if you will. So I feel like it was a foundation for me because my music, a lot of it's still very positive and stuff like that. It's not, it's still not all the way, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't Disney, in other words.
Yeah. Yeah, so it still has that positive element to it, that spiritual aspect to it. It's just, I feel like it's more, how can I say it? It's more free. It's more, it identifies more with how I feel right now, I should say, where I'm at right now in this space of my life. Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah. It's an awakening.
Yeah, man. So, like, I figure I'd touch on this early because I want to start off with the hard stuff first and go into the better stuff later.
Yes.
You had some hard troubles, recently you've been trying to have additions and it just hasn't came to fruition, so to speak.
Yes.
And going off what we've been talking about with your spiritual journey, like how you've been able to navigate through that, because listen, as a man, I don't know, because I don't have a baby growing inside of me.
Yes.
I don't know what it's like. But for a woman who's very young, very vibrant, like I said, has a loving husband, has a beautiful family, and just to be hit with that harsh reality, and not just once, but twice, it just, how does that affect your psyche?
It's definitely something you gotta take your time with. And for those who don't know, what Mike is referring to is I have had 2 miscarriages. One in December of 2021. It was a tubal pregnancy. You can't keep tubal pregnancies. Anatomy wise, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The second one that I had was in April of this year, 2023. So, and it wasn't a tubal. So I've been able to really recover a lot quickly, like quicker from that. But mentally, like my psyche, how that goes, you gotta take your time. Like people who go through these situations, what I've had to learn is it's not the time to try to make yourself super busy and run around and, do a whole bunch of stuff and because it's like you're trying to escape the grieving. You just have to grieve. You have to take your time and actually feel your emotions, feel where you're at, feel everything. You have to sit there and feel it. That's the best way to get through something like that. From my own personal experience, and the music has really helped. I've been for those, and some of y'all do know, I sing for Ahava Spiritual Center here in Lexington, a center of healing, if you will. Spiritual healing. And so singing there, and so this is all gonna sound like news for people who don't know what's been going on. But that's what's been going on with me in my personal life, and doing the music and singing and being in uplifting spaces and being around good people and just taking my time, taking it one day at a time, making sure that I take time to give thanks, that I am alive, that I'm here, that I'm able to experience these things, that I'm able to still push on and push through and still just love life in spite of. But it is hard. It's hard. It's like my first time talking about it, so my voice is a little shaky. But it's hard, but it just, you got to take your time. You have to take your time. You have to feel your emotions. Yeah.
I dig it. So while we on this, man, we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to tap into the first song. You want to introduce them to the first song you want to play?
Sure. We can do Let Go featuring Lawgiver the Kingson from Jamaica. So yeah, y'all get into it.
All right, it's your boy Drop Top Shima, and you just tap it in with Combos with Shima. All right? Yeah.
Hey, Tina and Lawgiver, yeah. I ain't gonna drown myself in no liquor. He say my life gonna be better, yeah. Now walk without a thing to rise up my blood pressure. He say I'm
to give thanks. I woke up today, consciousness intact, seeing things clearly, getting rid of old energy so that I can manifest effectively. My heart is open and my vision is clear. I know my blessings are near, so I save room for good memories. I let go of what no longer serves me. I make time for gratitude through the day. I'm gonna let my light shine, okay? Let go of your burdens, come and free your mind. Things I can't control won't steal my joy tonight. No negativity won't kill my vibe, no. No negativity won't kill my vibe. No negativity won't kill my vibe, no. No negativity won't kill my vibe. You can't steal my joy, so don't even try. I've been through the fire, but I'm still alive. I'm gonna find a way to free myself tonight. My body loves the music and the vibes. It feels good to smile. Feels good to be alive. Feels good to dance. Feels good to sing loud.
So good. Cha. Cause in the morning when I rise up and open up my eyes and breathe in that good prana, yeah. Inhale the positive, exhale the negative. Do it will make you live longer. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Live a healthy lifestyle and it will make you stronger, yeah. Don't get consumed by your anger. Let go.
Let go of your burdens, come and free your mind.
Free your mind.
Things I can't control won't steal my joy tonight. No negativity won't kill my vibe, no. No negativity won't kill my vibe. No negativity won't kill my vibe, no. No negativity won't kill my vibe.
Tina,
It
lawgiver,
feels so
Kingston.
good.
So good to be alive.
Let go.
Give thanks.
Let go.
Exhale.
So good.
It's so good to be alive.
Let go.
Blessings, let it flow. Tina, lawgiver, the king's son. You pick up blessings. Pick up.
Yo, and we rolling. Hey, it's your boy Drop Top Shima. We just tapped back in. This is Combos with Shima. We are back in with Miss Tina Fondren.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we just got through listening to
Let go.
Lego featuring Lawgiver, the King's Son, Bumba Clot.
From Jamaica.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Yes.
Man. So we on some positive stuff right now. So tell you that we had to get on a somber note, but now we off the somber. We're gonna do on some positive things,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Man, listen. Like, I've been recording her, right? And at first I wasn't. I mean, you can attest to this. I wasn't always the biggest fan. I was like,
Yeah. Cause here's the thing about being an artist and starting out and trying to find your lane and your sound.
Facts.
You're going to sound like a fool. Sometime you're going to sound like a fool.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that's probably why I don't remember a lot of my previous music, because it's just like a thing of the past.
Shit.
I'm like, I don't know if I want to remember it.
I want the love from above.
But it gave me my
I want
start
the love
though.
from above.
It gave me my start, you know.
I know. Listen.
You was roasting me for days off that one. You was roasting me for days.
Facts, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a classic. But see, I turned every Jesus track into a other thing.
Secular song.
definitely
It's
secular.
blasphemy.
They probably took the C and put something else in there. You
I'm
feel
weak.
what I'm saying?
I'm weak.
Yeah.
Boy. But yes. I love the effects there.
I mean, I love it too. but like, so man, you done went from, you done dropped your. I'll tell you what, I became a bigger fan over time, and well, one of the songs did it for me. Is Yams.
Oh yeah, everyone loves that one.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the yams. Yeah, she got the yams. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to hit
Yes.
I try to hit the notes, man. It just ain't available right now. I can't hit none of them.
I can make you some tea. We get the honey. I got lemons.
We just got the tea, the honey,
What you trying to do?
but don't forget the main ingredient, the yams.
Yeah. No, that was perfect. That was perfect.
Right. So man. So like, what was your creative process when you came up with that?
Because I was chunky and I was a new mom and I was in school and I remember I was during my clinicals, right? I'm driving back home and I was already listening to beats and stuff. Which, it's like I like to have the balance. Yes, I'm a 9-to-5 girl, but I love to have my beats and stuff and my music, okay? But I was driving back home and I was like listening to the beat and then I was kind of like laughing at myself at the same time. Like, man, I got the yams right now. Like I'm thick right now. Like, thick right now. So that's pretty much how that.
Say it again.
Say it again. I'm thick right now.
Say it again.
Hey,
It's the truth.
She said
So
it, not me.
So that's pretty much the inspiration behind that song. I remember coming home and playing it for solo and just kind of like singing, "He likes the yam." I was in the kitchen just being extra, and then I was like, "Babe, on second, what do you think about that? I think this is fire. You like this? Yeah, babe, you should go for it. I think you should do it." That's how solo be. I think you should do it. Yeah, very very supportive, very encouraging. And so, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Now y'all got the yams, okay?
Hey, shout out to Mr. Doombia.
Yes.
Solo Doombia. The man of the year. Man, bro, supporter beyond years, man. For real, man. He done came through for me in a lot of ways, boy. And I'm gonna tell you, like, our friendship deep, man. I'll never forget. We'll go back in the somber note, but this is on my side. That's why we were a little revealing. Whenever I was dealing with my brother's loss, she came. Yeah, I expected her, but I wasn't expecting him to come. You feel me? But she came to the funeral. He came to the funeral. I mean, that was solid to me. But I remember when they first got together, she's like, "Man, he jealous. He don't like when you talking all these." Like I was like, "He don't sound too bad." I said, "You ain't saying what he doing?" That's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking, what he doing? Because I didn't hear nothing. I don't hear like he's cheating. I don't hear none of that. I just hear bro just simply just doesn't. He just might not want you being too friendly out there. I wouldn't want you. I wouldn't want you. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, any
and like, when you're younger, you don't really get that. You don't understand where that's coming from, or like actually understand what is, because men and women have different ways of expressing feelings and expressing emotions, and so we're gonna be like, what do you mean? I'm trying to tell you what I mean, but this is how it's coming out. So yes, there's been a lot of growth for both of us in our relationship to get to this point. So yeah.
Facts.
Yes.
Yeah, straight true,
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Like I said, I was through it all. So my other question I got for you, like, I produced for you. You've had several different producers. You had PD Smooth. You had me, of course. You've had, I mean, you traveled all different type of styles, and like now, like this style that you got is probably the best style you've gotten. And if I had to ask this question, like, what inspires you to keep switching it up? Because most people, they get comfortable. They get comfortable with what they do, and we keep redoing the same shit over. But you, however, you keep it going outside the box and trying different things.
That's just who I am. Yeah, I've always wanted to experiment with different sounds and stuff. And I even though I haven't put out my album or whatever, I got another album after that one that I'm already working on that already sounds completely different from what I've already recorded in the last 2 or 3 years. So I don't know. Like you said, I don't like being in a box. I don't like putting myself in a box. I'm always open to change and evolve and grow out of one shell and go into another form, So I'm here for it. That's what music is all about. Self-expression, however you feeling, Yeah.
I dig it. So this year we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. And although you are R&B artist, you dabbled in the hip hop some.
Oh yeah.
What would you say if you can pick out either three songs, 3 albums, or 3 artists from the hip hop genre? Which artists would it be that defined your career, that's helped that shape your sound up?
For hip hop?
Yeah, from hip hop.
Oh. Well,
And it could be hip hop, R&B too, because we do got hybrids like Erykah Badu and things like that.
Obviously Erykah Badu, obviously Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, N.D.R.E., and I already mentioned, my gospel influences, Fred Hammond, CeCe Winans, Mary. People who matter of fact, speaking of that, I was feeling inspired to go back and listening to some Christian music from back in my childhood. Like I was listening to some of Kirk Franklin's older work, and I was like, this man was ahead of his time. He was way outside the box, and because of that, he was able to grow, start so many things from that and like transform music in a way. So I like people who've done stuff like that, which I think I've mentioned all the ones that's really like transformed the game, and for people like myself to do what I'm doing.
I dig it, man.
Yeah.
That's
I know they're not all hip hop, but they're part of the culture.
They're part of the culture, man. I mean,
they've been sampled and stuff. So
man, so what do you think about the state of R&B? Because I've noticed in the last, I know it's for a while, R&B is kind of like, it's very redundant. Don't take it back. It's very alive. Of course, you have to listen to the Heart and Soul Radio, of course, Sirius XM. I listen to that. But I'm just saying, like, but in the same sense too, it's just like, it's the want for it. It's not. It used to be like the girls will love to listen to that. Now the girls won't be thugged out. They won't listen to Cardi B. They won't listen to Glorilla. They won't be shooting up bass out of my ops. I'm like, damn, what? Where do you think the state of R&B is at right now? Do you think it can improve?
I think there's definitely a balance there, because I'm one of them people. Even though I do R&B, I'll definitely turn on some Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely turn on Megan Thee Stallion. It's not above me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I think R&B is still growing and still thriving. I feel like there's a lot of expansion and growth going on with R&B. You got people like Lucky Daye. You have people like, Ari Lennox, Summer Walker, SZA, like there's a lot of people doing it right now. Brent Faiyaz, he's definitely doing his thing R&B wise. So it's out here. It's definitely alive and thriving. It's alive and thriving. Yeah, it's coming. It's making its way around. I feel like it's building. We're building something with R&B for sure.
I dig it. Speaking of not above you, right? Your R&B twin, N.D.R.E., she had some choice comments about the Janelle Monáe and was it Cardi or Megan Thee Stallion?
Yes.
And how do you feel about that? Because I get where she's coming from, but you could have went about it so much differently. I get it, but you don't have to attack the next person to make yourself great, because you're already great, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I peeked into that just a little bit. I didn't see the performance, so I don't know exactly what transpired. I heard somebody saying that Janelle Monáe, flashed her nipple and stuff, and I know this is the Essence Festival. From my knowledge, Essence Festival is usually like, your older hip hop people that do come out, and, like Faith Evans, Jill Scott, that type of vibe. So I ain't saying I disagree with India.Arie, but I do feel like it's kind of hard. It's like, how do you tell that person something like that? I don't know if it's like it's hard. It's hard, you know. If it was me, if I'm a veteran like India, I would have called a producer and been like, "Hey, do you honestly think that was okay for them to be up there like that with asses out and cheeks out and titties out at the Essence Festival? Do you think that was okay?"
I think I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I think it's a great idea.
Okay,
for the
you know,
Essence
of course, you know.
Right. You know, I mean, listen, we need more eyes and ears, and it's gonna get more eyes than
you know,
ears.
there was some old people out there that was about to have a stroke and a heart attack.
I mean, that's fine. They probably on a Cialis anyway.
Oh my Lord.
Half of them on that Cialis anyway. So they go before they have that heart attack, they're gonna have a hard time. If you feel what I'm saying.
I'm like, look what y'all done did to these people up here parading around.
Man, look, Cedric Ard out there.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
You already know somebody. You already know somebody was happy. They was like, I knew I was
shit.
doing the right thing by buying that ticket.
You right. He's like shit. I said best buddy spit right here. He ain't got for real.
Oh my God. You know, it's a positive in everything in life, you know?
Facts. That's definitely
It's all
a
about
positive.
balance.
Facts.
Gotta have it in your life, man.
Boy.
Yo, so man, so all right, man. So like, you got a new project coming, right?
I do. It will be ready whenever it's ready.
Matter of fact,
I'm taking my time at this point. Like, whatever.
Check this out. You had actually a project that you never dropped, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. It was called Dear Brother.
Yes. It was concept. I had started writing for it, and then some of the stuff I wrote, I was like, nah, this needs to be on this one that I'm actually planning on drop, which I'm gonna set. So far, if I don't change it again, it's gonna be titled Tina. That's it, just Tina. Not Miss Tina Fondren, just Tina. If I don't change it again, but yeah.
Right.
I might still switch it back up and do some stuff, but I don't think that one, the one you're, because I remember, I think I even told Marley about that too.
Yeah,
that was years ago.
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
I ain't forgot that, man.
Thank you for bringing it back up, because the ideas as an artist, it comes to you, then you're like, whatever, then you go back to it, and you're like, so yeah, I might have to go revisit that.
I mean, what you could do. I mean, it's what I do. I know we talk. It's kind of what we talk. I mean, what you could do, you could drop it like an EP.
Yeah.
And just do it like that, man. It's kind of like something for people to get their ears until they get that Tina project.
Oh yeah, my son just keeps coming in and out of the room, family.
Yeah, Mr. Nephew, each one attention. That's
5-year-olds for y'all.
5 years. And so, man, listen, man, my little nephew Solo Jr., man, like so what's the challenges of being a parent? Because I know when you first told me, nigga, I was shocked. First of all, I was shocked. I was like,
you pregnant?
I said, wait a minute, you pregnant? I said, hold on. We ain't do.
I am.
I was joking. When I said, man, we ain't do nothing. So what you doing?
Boy, see, I'm not about to fool with him.
Right. I said, what? I said, wait a minute. You. I said, you got children, right? I said, okay.
I got children.
I said, Lord. I said, what we gonna tell the church?
Oh my God.
I mean, cause I was worried. I said,
because I had this oh my bad, I didn't turn this off. I had the persona that everyone thinks I'm like, oh. So they don't think, I'm a normal person.
I mean,
I fall in love, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody listen, everybody has their faults, man. Even queens have their day.
And it's okay, sis. It's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, what was the most challenging part of it? Because I know, like, at that time, and you was hitting your stride.
Yeah.
And you
for sure.
And that came along. I mean, what changed your way about how you approach it now?
I would say one thing. I was like out here hustling. Even after I had Solomon, just hustling. And I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, I don't really have to hustle anymore. Like, it's okay to kind of slow down a little bit and take your time and like actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. Cause when you're head to the ground, just grinding, sometimes you don't when you don't take time to look up and see all the stuff you've been doing and how it's benefited and how it's, you just always looking down, So in this point in my life, I've kind of been taking it easy, taking time to smell the flowers, and be in that energy instead of like hustle hard, studio, go, show everything everywhere.
Look, I've been listen. I've been trying to tell my dog Easy that.
Enjoy your children, man.
I've been trying to tell my people. I said,
enjoy your kids.
You have to learn to have a life too, because you're gonna push yourself until you fucking hate it. I mean,
I did. I got to that point.
Shit.
I quit so many times. Ain't nobody know. I was out here quitting every day.
Facts.
You feel me?
Look at me right now. I'm on the ARP for rappers right now.
Nah, he's not. That's the thing though. You can drop projects whenever you want.
Don't let her lie to you like that.
You can do the stuff whenever you want. Just take time, honey.
Don't let her lie to you right there. I'm here with the old folks, man. Talk about y'all.
Nah, if you with the old folks, I'm with the old folks too. And I refuse
pull up your britches. You quit all that cussing. You ain't got to say a cuss.
Back in my day.
Yeah, my day was a couple days ago till I couldn't. Yeah, man. So we're gonna go ahead and tap into this next little break. Go ahead and introduce the next song. Are we gonna go with the yams? Or we gonna go with
we can do the yams.
We can go ahead with you. Listen. Tina Fondren got the best yams in the city.
I'm just saying,
I mean, matter of fact,
I ain't want to brag, but I had to let y'all know that.
I made so many. Listen. I see the can of yams for like 30 cents. I said, God damn. I said, Tina said they got you on discount right there.
I have to provide for my people. Every Thanksgiving, I got to provide for my people. When you see the yams out,
beans,
it's a gift
greens,
for me to
tomatoes, potatoes.
You name it. Okay, you name it.
All
I
right.
got you.
So, man, we're gonna tap into this commercial break. It's Miss Tina Fondren. Yams. She got the yams. Yeah. And then, you know who it is. You already know who it is. I had to stop for myself for a second. But listen, you know who it is. Drop Top Shima, Combos with Shima. Yes. We about to get back into it. All right? So get you some sip, get you some chips, maybe get you a little bit of dip, maybe a little cig, something to keep you lit. If you got the lingo, man, make some moves like it's bingo. Holla at me. Peace up, man.
Well, there you go.
Peace.
Welcome. I will be right with you, sweetheart. Go ahead and have a seat anywhere you like. All right. Hello. Welcome to the International House of Yams. My name is Miss Tina, and I will be your server for this evening. What can I get you started with today?
I would like to try your specials.
Okay, well, for today, we have the yams gumbo. Does that sound good?
Yeah, definitely sounds good.
All right. Now, what would you like to drink with that?
Water would be fine.
All right, so we got one yams gumbo and a water with lemon for the gentleman.
Yes.
All right, I will go ahead and get that in for you, okay, dear? All right. Okay.
Looking at you, I can tell you're starving, but I got something cooking just for you. And you ain't gotta be modest, cause you know I got seconds to wait. Just tell me what you're craving, maybe I got it on the menu. And you know I ain't stingy, you know I got the collard greens, cornbread, mac and cheese too. most of all, I made your favorite. Yams. He likes the 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 yams. Boy, please, you know you want a piece of me, so why don't you stop all that playing? 'Cause I know you've been waiting for the melanin, chocolate, sweet as honeydew. So glow, shake it slow, wind it up for you. And I know just what you like, and no mistake gon' get you right. And this yam's gonna keep you warm at night. Ooh, he likes the yams. 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 Ooh, he likes the yams. 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 Ooh, he likes the yams. 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 Brown sugar, marshmallows, brown sugar, marshmallows, brown sugar, marshmallows, brown sugar, marshmallows, brown sugar, brown sugar, brown sugar, brown sugar.
Sir, hello. Hello, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you kind of blacked out there for a little bit now. Well, here is your water. All right, this should get you together, okay? That I don't know why that happens so much here. That happens a lot. People are always blacking out. I don't know what's going on. Well, it is the International House of Yams, so I guess it has a little something to do with it, huh? Well, that food's gonna be out for you soon, okay? All right, no problem.
Yo, it's your boy Drop Top Shima, and we are back. We just got through listening to She Got the Yams. I miss Tina Fondren, man. So,
Yes.
man, what be making me so mad about you, dog, you'll never be talking about your accomplishments or nothing. You just be like, right now, you
Damn.
like, I got my song in the movie. No biggie. Don't post it. Don't post the movie.
I did post it. I posted it like 3 times now. I don't know, but the algorithms and stuff and how that shit works. And
Right.
if you don't post it in a certain time in the day and motherfuckers might see it, motherfuckers might not. But I did post it. I had to make a reel out of it, and then people started seeing it a lot more just because reels are popping right now.
Right.
So,
Right, man. So
but I shared it.
Yeah, man. So first of all, how do you even get into the movie? And
Let me tell
like,
you something.
yeah, I'm
'Cause
still,
life, life is wonderful when you just be chilling, minding your business, ain't even expecting it. And then, so there's a producer in Atlanta. He had posted something about he's looking for like independent music for his movie. A Facebook friend of mine, I wasn't even friends with him on social media. Another Facebook friend of mine that just friended me maybe 2 years ago. I've never met her, but she, we have like positive interaction online or whatever. She commented my name under his post, and then he reached out to me after listening to my song, and then that's pretty much how that came to be. So I was just minding my business, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, look, she ain't do no gimmicks. She ain't do no like 5 million views on some shit. She literally out here. Somebody just suggested her, and they reached out hand in hand. That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Those type of connections last a lot longer. I keep trying to explain to y'all people that, but y'all not seem to. Don't listen to. You ain't gotta listen to me, man. I mean, I might have made it with my career, but a lot of that had to do with just not having. There's a bunch of things, man.
I think you've done well for yourself.
Really?
At least I think so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I definitely. I'll put it like this. I might not necessarily went the way how I envisioned musically, but it gave me opportunities to do other things, and I've been able to grow with that.
That's what it's all about, man. That's what I'm learning too. That's what really, because had everything gone the way I wanted it to go, there's other things that I really want in love right now that I probably wouldn't have access to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got to walk their path. So, yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, you done dropped several projects, and honestly, what would you say will be to say your turning point as your artistry, the one that defines like the turning point from going, I don't want to be known as just, hey, I can sing. I want to be known as R&B artist, Miss Tina Fondren.
So I guess you're asking when did I make that transition into Miss Tina
Well,
Fondren?
well, not necessarily when you make that transition, but what album defined that change? Like, you know, like out of all your projects that you've dropped, what album is the one that like you can look and say that defined it? Like, hey, this is where this is where the direction starts to shift. I would say definitely my mixtape, Mind of a Queen, and then after that I did my album Essence of a Queen. But yeah, that's kind of how I shifted it. And even on Essence of a Queen. What's it? Essence of a Queen? Mind of a Queen. Lord have mercy. It's been a while, family. Queen, Essence,
yeah.
So I can remember. Look,
I'm gonna have to actually go and look. It's Essence of a Queen.
Essence
okay, I
Queen.
said it right. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that even on that one, which is my last album, I dropped it in 2018, and it's crazy because I remember even like the album cover, I was pregnant with Solomon and everything. So this has been a little minute. You know, he's 5, so it's been 5 years. But yeah, even on that one, I wasn't even doing a lot of rapping. I was doing mainly sing. I was like working with my voice and, you know, seeing, okay, well, what can I do with it? You know, I've had this voice all my life. What else can I do? And so I said, okay, I like this. I think I'm going to really lean more into this and see where it takes me. And it's been taking me a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That new song that we're gonna tap into that once we go on this third break. But that new song, man, I like it.
The vocals is hidden, ain't they?
The vocals is hidden, but
yeah.
what I like about it, everything is right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. I've been friends with her ever, but you know, I'm in love with her singer voice.
Yes.
When I listen to it, I just be like gushing. Then I'll be like, that's my best friend in the same sense. It's crazy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like when you listen to somebody and you just, man, like I take your face away from it for a second. I just listen to your voice. And I'd be like, that voice.
Who is that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then after a while, I'm like, oh, it's my best friend. But then like, but it's just the confidence that you portray, that swagger. And just
oh really?
I
got a swagger. I didn't even know I had swagger. I thought I was weird.
Nah.
Thank you so much, because I be needing to hear that, because I think I'm like a recluse sometime. I just be off in the cut.
Yeah, but it's definitely a lure. You know, so I know that you with Motherhood, you also aspired some different things. You went to school. You're doing you're a sonographic like X-ray tech.
So now I got to get into my white collar. I am a registered vascular sonographer.
So if your granny got them big ass legs with them veins popping out, she gonna come and see you.
She gonna need them compression stockings, and she gonna need to elevate them legs every day for at least 30 minutes. No, I'm just joking.
Nah, but probably for real, man. But
Yes.
like I wonder, man. You know, and I made this suggestion to you a while back, because you know you was looking into more so like healing, holistic healing, and so forth. And I was thinking, have you ever thought about going into like healing with your voice, like doing therapy in that sense? Because that would be something that I don't know if they have that. Do they have something like that?
Yes, they do have that. Yeah,
Because
that shit is, that's what we was listening to. You remember I was playing it just a minute ago? That dude that was doing all them sounds and stuff with his voice. Yeah, doing all that. Yeah. Yeah, that's music. That's
Oh, okay. So
that's music.
you
man.
ever thought about crossing over into that?
Yes. It's coming.
It's coming. Okay, so
It is.
So she gonna be
That
doing.
was confirmation because the universe been poking me like, so when are you gonna start? Literally, when are you gonna start that thing that we keep putting it in your ear? Where you gonna do it? So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And speaking of therapy, man, you worked
Yeah.
with T Smiles, which you
Mm-hmm.
know she no longer raps either. She's pretty much she does therapy now, and it's just and that's awesome, man.
Massage
Like I said,
therapy.
yeah, massage therapy. That
Yeah.
like what explain that process of getting her to go back, because you know most people when they stop rapping, like in her case, for some reason, I think it might be trauma behind it. I'm certain, because for her not to want to do it when she loved doing it. Now, granted, I don't know. I might be talking out of my ass, so disregard that. But I'm just saying, to get someone that want to do something that don't do it no more or don't really have the drive to do it. I mean, how did you manage to pull that off?
Honestly, I don't exactly know. I just was like, I'm just gonna ask and see what happens. I'm like, I had this vision, and I'm like, I remember when I was writing the song, I was like, yeah, she needs to be on there, and hopefully I can get her on there. and then the rest is history. So
That's just history. That's just history,
Yeah.
man. So we're gonna get into some other questions real quick. Some quick ones. If we had to pick your top 5 artists, like you could do R&B or you could do rap, or you could do both, whatever.
Oh, snap. Ooh, it's probably gonna be a continuation of what I done already said, because you know I have my favorites, but there's others. Oh man, my top 5 though. That's hard. That's really hard because there's a lot of people that I like listening to. We definitely gonna go ahead and start off with the main ones. You know, definitely N.D.I.R.E., Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill. So that's 4. So where's 5? And it's not in any particular order. I'm gonna say CeCe Winans. Go ahead, throw her back on the board.
Okay.
If y'all don't know, look, I challenge y'all to go listen to some CeCe Winans. Like, go listen to her voice. You talking about the frequency of someone's voice, right? You close your eyes and you just go into what the sound, the resonance of their voice. Yeah, y'all go listen to. Yeah, y'all tap into her.
All right. That's a
Yeah,
bet.
yeah.
That's a bet.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. So let's talk about the future of the game, because everything's transforming. Like we went from tapes, 8-tracks, tapes.
It's all recycling.
We did records, 8-tracks, tapes, CDs, MP3s, streaming, and now we're going into this era where we're starting to have artificial intelligence. And how do you think that's going to affect everything? Because I'm gonna be all honest with you, I'm a little nervous about it, because you know it's gonna be it'll give a chance for a lot of record labels to pretty much just cut out the artists and just completely just take control of their likeness and everything.
I feel like there's 2 sides to it, that being one of the sides, but I also feel like there's a flip side to it where you're still going to have those people who are drawn to the more organic, you know, artists, the more organic feel and vibe, and actually holding a record in their hand, or like actually having that type of connection. Those people will still be around. Now, you probably ain't going to be like a billionaire off of your music, you know, because of that, but it's still going to, in my opinion, it's rewarding. It's rewarding either way.
I dig it, man.
Yeah.
So We're gonna tap this out with the last song of the day. Go ahead and introduce the last song.
All right, so this last song is called Sweet Nothings.
And that's my favorite new song now.
Yes.
That's my favorite new song.
Yes. My pops loves that one too. When I first let him listen to it, he was like, yeah, that's the one right there. That's
Yeah,
the
I
jam.
dig it. So man, check out this is brand new, right?
It came out in it came out in March. So it's still
Oh yeah. So this
y'all
is
go stream
new.
that shit. Yeah.
Go straight. Go stream it right now, man. So it's your boy Drop Top Shima. We got Miss Tina Fondren.
Yes.
Sweet Nothings. It is out everywhere. So go check that out right now, man. Tap in with me. It's Convos with Shima about your song. Yeah.
Yes. There we go. Okay.
You whisper sweet nothings in my ear, but now I know you didn't mean shit. You whisper sweet nothings in my ear, but now I know you ain't about shit. Ooh, if I had a time machine, I wouldn't do so many things like walk right past your dusty ass. And even though it's killing me, I'ma take my L silently, but I should run up on that ass.
You know you deserve it too.
But I know it's the best medicine for me. Some things you have to learn the hard way. I don't know, but I was thinking it was sweet nothings in my ear, but now I know you didn't mean shit. It was sweet nothings in my ear, but now I know you ain't about shit. Ooh, if there was a way to choose, I'd choose to never meet you. I wish there was a way to hit rewind. Ooh, but honestly, it ain't that deep. It's the time I wish that I could keep. Ooh, no, you could cut me so deep, but sometimes hurt and pain leads to growth, and from this beautiful things will grow. I hope you know one day you're gonna reap what you sow. Ooh, it was much nothings in my ear, but now
Yo, and we are back. This is Drop Top Shima, Combos with Shima, Miss Tina Fondren, Sweet Nothings. And that's how we're going to do it. So check this out, man. I want to thank you again for tapping in with the bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was great, man. I'm glad I could actually put you in it because, like I said, this is different. Most of the time we do it, I usually do it through Zoom. This time I want to come in person. We here at her casa, mi casa, you know, all that good stuff. Tell them where they can find you at, though.
You guys can find me anywhere and everywhere online at Miss Tina Fondren. I also have a website, MissTinaFondren.com. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Sometimes I'm on Snapchat, very rarely. I'm on YouTube, Miss Tina Fondren. So subscribe, like, share, comment, all that stuff. You know things. Follow, all that stuff.
Hey, you might not want to shout that Snapchat. You don't want nobody going off.
I don't really. Oh, you know, the only time I get on there is for the filters. Like, let me get that no filter effect one time for the one time. I'll be off of here.
Look, Solo was about to say, yo, this. He's like this. Yo, brother, this interview is over. Cut off. Click.
Look, because they just get more gentler and gentler the more aggravated they get. So, you know.
I dig it, man. So, yo, man, like I said, we having a good time. This is, like I said, I'm going to end this off on a good note, man. It's your boy, Drop Top Shima. You can follow me at Drop Top Shima, at Convos with Shima, all over. Drop Top Shima all over. You can look in your eyelids, probably at your mother's crib. I don't know, but I'm going to be somewhere where she's at, and she's fine. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's where I'm going to be. Find me on IG, Drop Top Shima, Convos with Shima. You can email me if you're trying to get an interview, tap in, all that good stuff, man. You can subscribe to the Combos with Shima YouTube as well. Comment, like, share, do all that good stuff, man. All support is definitely needed. And if we got comments that or any discrepancies regarding the content, feel free to leave a comment, and we will always do a customer review. We appreciate everybody that taps into it. Like I said, it's your boy, Drop Top Shima, Uncle Shima, all that stuff in one. That is Miss Tina Fondren, and we gonna get